effective promotion of human rights and conflict management in Kenya. Um, here at the embassy, my role is the cultural affairs officer. And if you're like my mother, and many people, you say, what does that even mean? What sort of job title is that? And really, I like to say that it means that my office and my team with folks like Fatima Dubo, who I think some of you have met or will meet today, we work on issues that facilitate the exchange of experiences and expertise between Kenya and the United States. And that's really what we try to do. That's really the heart of our job, the exchange of information and the exchange of experiences, and to really allow people to have the chance to experience what it's like in America or what the discussion is in America on a variety of topics, and for Americans to understand what Kenyans are saying about those same issues, the issues that affect all of us, and the issues that are really a common thread for human discussions around the world. And how do we do that? Of course, we have a lot of different tools. We can give some small grants, like we've done with Ushindi Empowerment Group to organize this program. We can do speaker programs. We can bring experts from the United States to talk, or people from the embassy to go out and engage in conversations with audiences across Kenya. So if you have an interest in that, let us know. We also sponsor exchanges like the YALI program, the Young African Leaders Initiative, or something like the Fulbright program, which is one of our oldest and most prestigious awards, where that offers opportunities for master's degree study, or for people who are already professors or experts in their fields to go and teach and research in the US. We also sponsor programs, including through our partners like the American Spaces. I think many of you are familiar with the American Corners. We have them in Lamu, Mombasa, Nakuru, and in downtown Nairobi. And they offer us a wonderful programming platform and a partner in a local community that can offer programs that are responsive to the needs of those communities. So we're really pleased to do that. And we really focus on a lot of different topics, whether that is we do a lot of programming around business and economic interests that the U.S. and the United States and Kenya share. I think many of you have seen some of our many entrepreneurship focused programs and skill building programs, especially at the American Corners, like the Academy of Women Entrepreneurs. That's a really big program that we're very proud of the success of that program and the participants of that program. The alumni have gone on to some really great things. We also focus on good governance. That's a really big issue, especially leading in this time, this day and age. In the United States, we have a lot of discussions around elections. We have a by-election this year in 2022 for a lot of congressional seats, and we know that this is a very important year in Kenyan elections. And we really want to facilitate national level, Kenyan level dialogues with the United States about issues of good governance, inclusive societies, responsive governance, all of those different things that affect communities across Kenya and across the United States, whether regardless of tribal affiliation, regardless of geographic location, regardless of religious affiliation. These are discussions that affect everyone living in Kenya today, living in the United States today, and living in the world today. So these are really some of the things that we look at. And we do that through a number of different types of programming. I think we do more traditional conferences and seminars, that sort of thing, roundtable discussions that offer a much more academic or intellectual approach to some discussions. But we also do a lot of interactive programming, and that's really what I think my office and my team find to be the most exciting, when we can do some of these interactive programs where we give people the opportunity and the tools and the knowledge to really share their experiences in a new and novel and interesting way. And that's why we focus a lot on arts in our programming. We realize that mediums like media like stage or visual arts, or especially like today, film, and the medium of film is really such a valuable and powerful tool for starting a discussion, for introducing ideas and concepts in a way that is immediately accessible and emotionally available to audiences across the world. Anybody watching a film today can really understand through visual images, um, through the words, through the music in the background, through the narrative structure of the piece. It really gives an opportunity to really start a valuable conversation. And we really applaud organizations like the Hindi Empowerment Group and for initiatives like the Sauti Kenya Voice of Change program and the use of things like the Sauti Kenya, the Sauti Film Festival, the Sauti Kenya Film Festival. It's really a valuable tool that we're proud to support. And I, especially from a personal perspective, am very proud to support the project. I took, in my own history with the State Department, I took a year of leave without pay to pursue experience in the world of film and television. And I went out to Hollywood after I'd been working for about 5, 6 years with the State Department. I went off to Hollywood and tried my luck there. I would say I was an actor, but I was not a paid actor. So I am back at my day job here as a cultural affairs officer. But I believe really from that time, the experience that I had uh, in the world of film and television, to see the to see the thought process that goes into deciding which images to use, how to structure um, uh, a film, to see all of that, the passion that goes into a really well-made and beautiful project with a real clear point of view and a real clear message to share with an audience. It's really so powerful to be both to be part of the audience, but really I know to be part of the production process is really, it feels like a family and it feels like an important, like you really feel the importance of what you're doing when you're working with a team that really has a passion for its message. And I think that is something that the participants of the Sauti Kenya Voice of Change project have really learned as part of the process of creating some of the content for this film festival. Um, I think that also part of the process of filmmaking, as an artist, as someone who was on camera, the way that you have to think about the different ways to present a character or to present a point of view. How do you inflect? How do you choose your expressions? How do you how do you choose? How do you make choices about the emotions that that character or that project is trying to convey? Is a really valuable tool for introspection, to really look inside yourself and see how you feel about something. And that really makes it much clearer when you discuss your thoughts with other people. The whole process of filmmaking and creation in the arts is something that I think the US Embassy is proud to support, because it really is the process of creating dialogue, creating exchange, and that exchange of expertise and experience is enhanced by the passion and thoughtfulness that goes into the creation of a piece of film or a piece of visual arts or music or things like that. And it's a way, and we really understand the power of that of the medium of arts to really share a point of view and to start a discussion with an audience in a in a very personal way. And so it's really a pleasure to see Sauti Kenya and Voice of Change in their in this project, and to see the types of products that have been created by the participants, and really, to know that those products have come from such a place of passion and from such a series of open and thoughtful and intelligent discussions that have led to what you'll see today. And so it's really a pleasure to support everything about this project. And we hope that you enjoy it and enjoy the product, but more importantly, that you discuss it, that you think about it, that it leaves you with the thought that what you see and hear and discuss today is something that will stay with you in the coming weeks, months, year, as we lead up to the elections, especially about the future of Kenya and what it really means to focus, what it really means to have a strong point of view on how to maintain peace and security in Kenya, how to build a governance and a government structure that effectively promotes human rights, that manages conflict, and that promotes an inclusive and diverse society where all opinions are valued, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you're from one religious community, whether you're from a minority community, whether you're LGBT, no matter what, that you build a society together. And so that's really why the U.S. Embassy is proud to be a partner with Ushindi Empowerment on the Sauti Kenya Voice of Change project. And we look forward to hearing what all of the participants think about the project, and look forward to hearing what they have to say and what the audience has to say about the films and discussions that are created today and that continue into the future. So thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for partnering with the U.S. Embassy. And we look forward to great things from all of the participants and from Ushindi Empowerment. Well, I'll turn it back to our Master of Ceremonies now, and hopefully they'll have some more interesting content for you than just me.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Mr. Chris, for your wonderful message. We really appreciate. Can you hear me, Mr. Chris? Yeah, I was saying thank you very much. Can we give him a round of applause? Thank you very much. We really appreciate your wonderful message and you taking time to come and be part of our honorable guest for this wonderful occasion, and also for inspiring us and supporting us as alumni to do such projects. So pass our thanks to the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to invite the chairman of Mewa Library, Mr. Salim, who will also invite our chief guest, Andrew from Kenya School of Government, to come and give the remarks, the keynote address for this occasion. Welcome, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm in a meeting, yeah? Because I call you that. Sorry, I've had so many calls, I've had so many to get me, but I'm Siba, one of our neighbors has passed on. We was supposed to have a meeting, but for some reason it didn't happen. I'm giving an excuse why I could not attend this meeting, but I promised that in the event I get a minute or two, I'll just stick in and say hi. So here I am today, right now, and I need to attend a little rush for Barry. Once again, I take this opportunity first to welcome you all, and then to congratulate the graduates. Can we clap for ourselves? It has not been easy. I know it has been hard, but I will let you be 20. I'm told you are 20 from Mombasa. Yeah. I was very keen to be here very early in the morning so that I could also share, because we are meeting Manasana. I'm very artist. I wanted to share with you a clip which I've done, but I'm having some challenge. Like what Chris said, maybe at one time he was also in the process of being in the Hollywood or whatever. So me, I've always been there anyway. And I wanted to actually share that one so that you can see and appreciate. That's the way to go. I think this will also to thank our partners, our American Embassy, Partners Affairs Section, and Sauti Kenya, Sauti Kenya, ambao wameona kwa yes, Mewa is a strong partner and we can work together. Kwa hivyo nimesema asanteni sana, and the team which has come all the way to come and do this celebration. Well, my passion for this particular profession is very deep, because I know I can do a lot. I wish I could share what I have, but we actually, before they go, maybe you can ask them to do that. So what I'm asking you kindly is really pay attention, and I would also advise you without compromising your values and your respect, because sometimes you can go far and beyond ukajisahau. I happen to watch zile matuzo award za film in Tanzania. How many of you watched that last week? It was the first time ever to be done in Tanzania. How many of us watched that one? Walikuwa kiwatuza wale wana sanaa wakachaguliwa wakapewa award, na there was a minister, and the passion Mama Suluhu had for the artists. Yeah? You know, when people talk about artists, not only musicians, you know, wanacheza kwenye sinema na mambo mengine mengi. Kwa hivyo walifanywa award last week in Tanzania. It was fantastic. I think it was to watch it maybe on YouTube. They really appreciated the government, the administration for recognizing them. Well, I think it's important, but as I said, you can be appreciated without really going over and beyond and expectation of things. Kwa hivyo naomba tunatakia kila la heri, lakini as we do this one, please ujeze the moral zenu, values zenu na respect zenu bado mwazipreserve, because you can do all this without actually compromising. I know there are restrictions here and there in terms of community, in terms of culture, in terms of religion, and you can do this very respectfully without actually kuzikosea na kuvunja zile sheria zimewekwa za culture, dini na tradition. Kwa hivyo nawapa hongera kwa hilo, na mkiyafanya kuna mzingatia haya. The passion niko nayo from where this building alhamdulillah we call Kumeva Community Center. And one of the things I had wanted to do, and it's not about living legacy, but I wanted to do because I have passion for it, is about media and filmmaking. That's why I wanted to show you a clip which I had done, a few of them, one of them in terms of zile nashid, zile wimbo zinaumbwa na wale mashaka wetu. Kuna moja ni ya wazazi, how you can take care, because picture speaks, you know, 1,000 words without even saying a word. How many of us watch Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean does the same thing, but his films are very inspirational. He doesn't speak, his actions zake tu zimetosha. Wewe utakaa uangalie, leave alone watu wadogo mpaka watu wazima na maana zao, watu respect with just sit there to look Mr. Bean. So you can see picture is so powerful. Kwa hivyo what I also did is not about Mr. Bean, lakini it's the one about, it's just about action. Kwa hivyo najua you can do it, and you can do it better than what has been done, because you can send this message to who we need. Siku za nyuma za we were also fond of working Mali, because the message was strong, but we were trying now to translate zile words into now action. So kama moja kufanya ya kuweza an old person, an old man was pleading with his children so that they don't desert him. So tulifanya hiyo nashid, your song in Kiswahili, but when it was also done now in a picture form, film, it sent a very strong message. But my passion is, in this building, I wanted us to do one floor media house, so that we can do filmmaking, we can do editing, because I was working with a team here in Mombasa with some youth. Social media to the streets, through the media, through YouTube, how to do filming, how to do editing, and believe me, that company, I got associated with them. We were contracted by a TV station in Sudan, because they wanted to do a TV station in Swahili to show film and the mawaida ya dini na kutuma message. So we were doing short movies, we were doing leadership. We got the contract in a media house in Sudan, to Africa TV. We are now doing this and sending them. but they wanted very high quality. They wanted a TV quality at their TV material. So after we had to look for money to invest in big camera, I didn't know a camera could cost as much as $1 million or 2 million shillings. It camera blogo hivi na mkamana. Lakini with the creativity and innovation by the team, maybe we were able to get a camera for 600,000 whatever, but we were able to do material work at the TV station because you you can do it. Well, my passion and my hope was actually Kakai building because we have still more laws to make. It's supposed to be 10 story building. My vision is that wanted to do one floor complete Mangwa Media. Everything in huku camera kule with our college which is up here, vocational college, tukasema tutapata youth who would come and learn how to take video, how to do editing. The few youth who we had trained that time, today they have come very good. They're now doing these things like social media and so there are so many platforms to do this thing. Not necessarily go to media houses na mambo kama. Kwa hiyo mimi naomba inshallah kuchukulia hiyo masomo mmekwenda through very seriously and take Sauti Kenya as your partners in the event you have any issue, any whatever concerns or you want some help mfanye mshikana mikono mwendeleze, lakini usisahau wewe ambao umefundishwa hata opportunity to learn. Also don't forget your brother, your sister, mshike mkono uendelee pamoja. Namalizia na mazungumzo ambayo yalizungumza na watoto wa street families whom we also help them in our programs. Walikuja wengine wame graduate into something very positive in life. They have gone to college, they have done something positive. Na mmoja walikuja akasema sisi we are like a train. We are like a train. Tunafungana pale, we always pull the other bogi hiyo ilikuwa hapo nyuma to move out of poverty. Kwa hiyo na nyinyi mnataka kufanya the same thing. If you have come out of mambo fulani and you are progressing, make sure you pull along your colleague, your brother, your sister, your friend into a better destination so that you can improve their life. Because ukifanya hivyo umesaidia mtu na Mungu atakusaidia. Nina mengi ya kusema, nina mengi ya kushare, lakini wakati ndio huo, mtaniruhusu niendelee yangu kwa mazishi, lakini twaomba hapa mchukulie kama nyumbani. Sio ati basi Sauti Kenya wamekuja leo, nimefanya hilo mmekuja alafu umekuwa ni kama mtu amekula ndizi akaitupa. Unajua ukitupa ile ndizi ile ganda lake linaweza kuja kuleta masara baadaye. Unaweza kulikanyaga kwa kuteleza kaanguka. Lakini ukilichukua ukaliweka vizuri na ukiatumia nafasi vizuri utafaidika. Kwa hiyo mimi naomba tafadhali mwende na mkirudi una activities zenu. Alhamdulillah tunashirikiana na partners zetu vizuri. Aviation kwa hapa, Mungu amweke na Mungu ampe nguvu na afya. Anajaribu sana to upgrade the living standard na talents za vijana wetu. Wengi wamepitia hapa leo kwa people to record. And to move this program this alumni that alumni kina yani kina Nelson Mandela. Leo wengine walikuja hapa with the mentality kwa we are trying to inculcate culture of reading. Wengine walikuwa ni wasomi lakini biashara akasema we want to go far and beyond. We want people to also not only to read but we also want them to be writers. Today tuna vijana wamepitia hapa. Today they are writing books. They become writers. So this is the passion. Na furaha yetu ni kuona kwa wale wamekuja through us wamefaidika na wanasaidia wenyewe binafsi, wanasaidia familia zao na wenzao, so that we can change community in a positive way. Kwa mengi namshukuru Mola kupata fursa hii kujiunga na nyinyi, na nashukuru partners wetu American Embassy, nashukuru Sauti Kenya na kila mmoja ambaye ameshiriki katika programu hii kwa njia moja au nyingine, makubwa sana. Na nasema isiwe ni mwisho bali ni mambo ya kuendelea. Na wale mliokuwa safari, Mungu ajalie mrudi salama salimini, na naona huna haraka kurudi ndio katika December festive season, kesho kuna Christmas inaanza, mambo yote mbele baada ya kuamka sana. Asante. Kwa hiyo mimi nasema shukrani kwa zako zote. Asante sana. Nashukuru fursa hii. Kama mlikuwa nimeomba tumkaribishe mgeni wetu shule aje atuzungumzie, alafu na mimi naomba baadaye nitasimika kidogo. Kwa hiyo karibu sana, tumpe makofi ya kile. Hapana, kila kilo ni yale. Karibu sana. Naomba atatupatia dakika mbili kidogo kumaliza mwadhini kisha taendelea shamba. Yes,
Okay, asanteni sana. Thank you so much, Chairman. We have also to be aware of the environment, and so it's a great call. I think to recognize that that's a great moment for calling for prayers. So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Yeah, I'm really glad to be with you this afternoon during your commissioning in walking the journey of transformation of our country through theater and film. It has been a journey. I was told that you have gone through this journey for almost a year up to where we are now. Congratulations. I want to appreciate at the start the chairman has spoken. Chris has been able to speak, and I'm happy with the team here, and Rachel and the team, that we have been able to organize and get people to go through the training and reach at this point. I know you are doing a lot of things in terms of advocacy, organizational sustainability, and the issue to do with citizen journalism. I think something like that through film and theater. It's not an easy journey. I know some of you, and when we were looking at the presentation by her and the entire crew here, it looks like it's an easy job, but I will tell you, it's not easy. I've been in music and drama, though I deviated a bit because I was in music and drama from the year 2001 up to around 2005. And I used to train, and I won nationally in music and dance for 2 consecutive years through the institutions I was training. That's the National Youth Service. I was a trainer on music and drama, and also on volleyball. We used to fight in the music festivals in KICC. That's where everybody used to go. And for 2 years, my main competitors were Elegi, TTC, and Kaimos. Those were powerhouses. And in Nairobi, we had KIMC, Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, and Kenya Poly. So it was a big, and from course we had Shanzu, Teachers Training College. And so it was a good experience. Training is a commitment. You must have passion. And sometimes I saw when you're saying that the dance was being done at 3 a.m. and people were energetic. I know there's a time we'll sleep at 4 a.m. and only to be told that we must wake up at 5 in the morning again to start other programs. So I think that perseverance. Some of you are not used to that. Some people are still having other engagements. You're working, you have some work you're doing, and yet you must come and participate. So it means that you work at odd hours beyond the time you are supposed to do that. We need to recognize that theater promotes us to give power to the truth. And it also assists us to take risks and to advocate for new and diverse voices in the society. Indeed, our audiences out here, and you have seen quite a number of what Chairman has said, expect film and theater that offers solutions to the daily challenges in their lives, and you must be at the center of that. It's not just acting, it's not just presentation, but there's a message you are passing. There's a way you want to change the society. I know you'll be given a chance to tell us what you're doing, but I will see from the small script what you're trying to tell us in the society and what's happening, and the issue of responsible behavior in the society and how people carry themselves. It's not an easy way to put some messages, and I think theater is the best way. There are some messages which are very hard for me to come and tell you direct, but through a picture, through action, through a presentation, we are able to pass that message. There are many things we are dealing with in this country, and I wish that film and theater can be used to deliver the message. And if we do it well, the message sticks stronger, especially from the younger generation as we go up. There are things, if we don't inculcate them earlier through film and theater, then we will get a lost generation. And because currently the advance in technology, the social media has really changed. I remember those times when we didn't have communication channels. Everything was only on TV, and we had only KBC to watch. But now I see all manner of things. Others, every day I see messages, I don't know, TikTok, then people recording themselves and passing a message, people passing information through different media. So I believe we have there, and a lot of things have already been done. The other thing I need to recognize is that the sponsors, the US Embassy, the Sauti Kenya, and the entire Mewa community, which the chairman has talked about, have taken time to invest in you. And that means that you have come up with skills, knowledge, which will enhance promotion of specific messages in the society, related especially to things to do with what advocacy, the issue of peace, the issue of security, the issue of governance, the issue of gender. But we must recognize that we are in a very challenging industry. The industry you are is an industry which requires highest level of discipline. Because if you are not disciplined, you will fall. And that's the reality about this industry. Today you rise and you come down very fast. So the only thing you need to do for yourself is that use the skills positively, stay disciplined and committed to the values, the rules of the industry. That's the only way you can be able to thrive and be able to move. We have seen, and many stories are being told, of how a small thing will really cost your image. And once it affects your image, then it means then you don't get that really drive to again come to the public or to do some specific thing. So one thing I say that you are coming out at a very crucial point in our country. Next year we are getting to elections. We are going to electioneering period. And this is a better time for me and for you. As we deal with the various political temperatures, then we hope you just use your skills here. You use the film and theater skills you've learned. You use your skills properly to influence the various actions, especially on peace and tolerance in the country. I was sharing with that a few minutes ago, how even people stage manage things and they still show us different stories than what you expect in the society. So you can be able to do better using those skills and getting at them. So the only thing this afternoon is to encourage you that the path you have taken is a very good path, because all of us can't be engineers. All of us can't be doctors. You see, I was at one time music and drama, and now I'm totally in administration. I miss that time because it was good, refreshing every day. You know, when you are in this industry, your mind needs to be active. Anytime you're walking around, you are generating ideas. And I used to get myself with a piece of paper, small ideas I read. Like now, you presented a shairi which was scripted by somebody. And sometimes you can be doing scripts. And we used to do scripts and sell out. It's a business. You just do scripts to give somebody. You may not present, but you're very good in doing the scripts. You are able to basically craft something. And once you do it, then you are able to continue promoting the same industry. So you must be creative every day you're working. The idea you see in the media, the idea you see in the environment, it should be able to generate, make you think and reflect on what is to be done. I come from the School of Government. We have a branch here in Mombasa, and that's where I am currently as the Deputy Director. We have the headquarters in Nairobi, campuses in Baringo, Embu, and in Matuga, across board, and Kabarnet. Now, we have one specific center, which is the Youth Empowerment Center in Isiolo, and we had partnered with the Kenya Film Classification Board to be able to empower the youth through film and theater. And the center is doing well. Another center is being opened in Tana River very soon, and that means that we are really moving towards empowering that. We developed a curriculum, which Rachel is part of that team, which developed a curriculum. I think that's how she got hold of Kenya School of Government, because we have a very good curriculum on basically the creative arts development in the country. And initially it was targeting about 100 participants sponsored for the training. And I believe that number can still increase as we go through the process and as we bring in the Tana River Center. That tells you that even us as an institution, though we are known for public service training, but we also have a strong component of youth and women. In fact, we have a youth coordinator who works with the youth in various programs. Every weekend we hold various youth groups in terms of making presentations and encouraging each other, especially those who have gone out of their way to do some other things. We have women programs where we train women in leadership, in political leadership, those who may be interested, and be able to really deal with the old issue of stigma and the gender issues, which is a very strong component, especially when we talk about the women capacity building. So for me, I came here with a goodwill message and saying congratulations for the job well done for the past 1 year. And I believe now the journey has started. I think now those who used to know the film is just taking, how many times, those who were shooting, how many times did you repeat before your script was accepted? 6 times. And you think you have done it well, and still when you have seen it there, you can still change it. True? If you are given a chance, do you think you like what you saw? You can change it. And I'll tell you, every day is a day for improvement. So if you did 6, that's very important. There's a time we would do when we started presentation. The shairi is saying sometimes someone can tell you what to do, not to do, until you get tired. And sometimes we used to start a script. You tell someone start, and there's sometimes start, stop, until you're tired. Now you say, what do you want? Then you pass and you go down and say, yeah, I have to do it again. You take water, you breathe in, and you say, okay, let's go. And the fresh mind, you do it. So congratulations for doing that. I enjoyed watching it, and I believe I will be able to be watching now through the, I checked in your social media, I saw there are a number of videos which have been posted there. So I'll be glad to be able to follow that. And so we'll be able to continuously work together. And I believe given that we are ready in collaboration with the Kenya Film Classification Board and other partners coming up, we are going to do a great job. Now we are also here in Mombasa, so you can access us and we can see what we can do better to move forward. So let me say with that, very many remarks. I'm not good in speech. Is to say congratulations, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2022. Chairman has already told us not to be in a rush from Mombasa, those who don't come from Mombasa. And so with those remarks, let me say congratulations and God bless.
Wow, have you been inspired today? Wow, so clap for yourselves again, and let's clap for our chief guest. And we really want to appreciate you for coming on very short notice. And we want to say that it was not out of disrespect. Actually, it was out of a lot of respect for Kenya School of Government and the great work that they do. And if there's one school that I respect for curriculum development, that's Kenya School of Government. I've been forced to stay many nights awake. Oh my God, I don't know. Like there are not many schools in Kenya that can develop curricula in the way the Kenya School of Government does. And so we are proud, Cindy, we are proud to be associated with the Kenyan government, working together with the Kenyan government in the different counties, just to advance the agenda of empowering women so that you can address matters of peace, security, and governance. Now, I know, guys, we need to keep time, and I'm seeing that we have very few minutes, and I'll take these few minutes, our chief guest, if you allow me, to get into the graduation ceremony immediately. And guys, as the academic director of Sauti Kenya Program 2021, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud to confer you with the certificate of completion for Sauti Kenya Program 2021. And with that said, I'm going to be inviting our guests to come and help us to confer these certificates and give these certificates to all of you wonderful people for the wonderful work that you have done. And so, can you guys are not happy to graduate? And just to let our chief guests know and everybody who's watching that not everybody graduated, not everybody finished the task. You are 20, but some failed along the way, but you guys made it. And I'm especially so proud of the guys who participated in any way in the practical project in organizational sustainability, advocacy, filming, citizen journalism, and theater. So I'm so proud of you and proud of all of you for making it to your graduation today. It shows how much value you have for this program. And for those who didn't make it, we love you, we miss you, and we are going to send you your certificate. So with that said and done, I'm going to start quickly issuing certificates. And immediately after that, we are going to go sit here and take a group photo. And then we shall call it a wrap, isn't it? So let's go straight into it. The first person to graduate will be Nelson Acheng. Nelson. So sit near here so that we can just go for the photo session after this. The next person to graduate will be Nuru Mando. If you have a representative, if not representative, somebody can come and pick a certificate, please, on her behalf. Biasha, come and receive for her. Thank you. The next person to graduate will be Munira Faraj. Can somebody come and pick for her? Okay. So. The next person to graduate will be Shamim Ali. Congratulations, Shamim. It's Shamim's sister. She's here to represent Shamim. Thank you for coming to represent her. Let's give it up for Shamim. Okay, the next person to graduate will be Mwanamanga Babu. Is there someone to represent Mwanamanga? Yeah, let's give it up for Mwanamanga. Can we do Mwanamanga? Representative, yeah. Okay, the next one will be Siraj Twaha. Siraj Twaha. Okay. Let's give it up for Siraj. Guys, you're not excited. The next one is our gaffer. Is it our gaffer or our sound lady? Mariam Fafuzi Juma! The next one is Anita Wali Mwadime. Anybody? Okay, Priasha, you can receive this on her behalf. Thank you. The next person is Esther Darigo. Let's give it up for Esther.
Thank you.
The next person is Natifa Chama, our writer and poet. Karibu. And the next person is Asha Kudura Bakari. Yeah, let's give it up for Asha. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The next person to graduate is Emelda Okunu. Guys, give us a wave. Give it up for Emelda. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, the next person to graduate will be our participant from Nairobi County, Joy Mugeti. Give it up for Joy. Let's give it up for Joy.
Thank you.
The next person to graduate will be Mwanaisha Kuwenia. Mwanaisha Kuwenia, somebody to pick it up for her? Okay. Nakifa, you can pick it up for her. Thank you. Mwanaisha, give it up for Mwanaisha. The next person, our beautiful actress, I hope she's here, Ramla Nasibu. Who's gonna pick it up for Ramla? Congratulations, Ramla. The next one is, I hope I read this name right, don't kill me. Sheila Ukumbini Salim.
Open. Thank you.
The next person to graduate is our politician herself, Miss Jemima Kutata. President. Makofi ya president. Yes.
She also trains for me.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
My smile, my brand.
Okay. Smile yako na leo ulikataa kuitoa.
My smile, my brand.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next to graduate is Shabniz Osman. Who's gonna pick it for Shabniz? Yeah. Let's give it up for Shabnez. Let's give it up for Shabnez.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next person to graduate is Mary Minor. Can somebody pick it up for her? Yeah. Welcome. Let's give it up for Mary Minor.
Thank you.
The next person to graduate is Fatma Ali. Where's Fatma Ali?
Open. Thank you.
And the final, let's give it up for Fatma. Then the next person to graduate is the one and only Zubida Mohammed. Then I want to invite all the graduates come here to the front with your certificate. Here.
Thank you.
Just come and join us here on the stage. Wengine tumezawapea viti vile hapa mbele kutoshea kwa sawa. Director, maybe you can come in between here so that they can always remember that you appreciated their graduation. Can I give you some of your seats? You can put some seats on the front. Yes. Director, maybe you can sit here. You can be sandwiched by... Yeah. Joe, you can sit on the other one. But before we take this photo, I want us to sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Sawa. All the guys watching us, thank you. We are done, and we want to just wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So, can we sing? 1, 2, go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you. So you can end the live broadcast and we can take our photos. So photographer tuko sawa?
Smile, smile when hamna mask. Kwanza vaeni, hata Recho vaa mask vizuri kwanza.
I'm the only one not branded. So.
No. Just a minute, let's brand you. Sorry. Recho forgot. We are sorry, sir.
So now I look the same.
Yes.
Let me get it right.
Kama umerepresent mtu kuchukua certificate ukuje mbele. Oh my God. Yeah, come and represent to the end. Okay, let's say nani ataturecord? Want to do money? Tukudo. Sauti Kenya program 2021. Tukimaliza kupiga picha. Okay?
Thank you.
Press on the phone. tunaweza kusema tuna mask for the image of COVID-19.